Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, it is day 2 of the grandest party of them all, Season 17, and in today's video, we're using Tot Musica. Does anyone remember this character? Anyone remember Tot Musica? Well, with the new PvP update, Tot Musica actually got a buff. It was always really strange that since release, Tot Musica, the Uta 6 Plus, the first one, would only allow to use her GP burst one time. Well, now we can actually use it twice. They actually buffed Uta to allow her to use her burst 2 times. Very interesting stuff. Now, I just threw Uta on this particular team. I need to change my Uta around to bring my buffed Uta. But in today's video, we're going to take her in to Grand Party because the rule set does actually favor her quite drastically, actually. As a leader, she is going to buff driven characters by a substantial amount. Level 6 HP, level 6 attack, and level 3 defense. Plus, she boosts in. Now, unfortunately, she buffs Psy, which is a bit of a problem because Free Spirit get absolutely destroyed in the rule set because of most of them being Free Spirit. But the rules drastically favor stuff like driven and favor stuff like strength. So we're going to take her into some Grand Party, see how she goes. Let's see if the buff is even a buff. Honestly, she's probably still bad, but hey, it's day 2. Let's have some fun. With that said, enjoy the video, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Let's dive in. Alright, we're going to start off with the Gear 5 matchup. Look, it's not exactly the be-all end-all Gear 5, but I don't really have a lot of faith in what Uta's actually bringing to the table. But look, it's been a hot minute since I used this character. I remember, like, Season 1 of Grand Party, everyone was like, oh my god, Uta's so good! And I was over there like, nah, bro, I'm using Roger, man. I don't know about you guys, but Roger seems cracked. And then everyone started using Uta and was like, wait, why can I only use her burst once? Now we can do it twice. So 4,000 fixed damage is pretty good. But like when you look at what Gear 5's doing nowadays, like they should have made her burst like 3. Like use it 3 times. Like why the hell not? Honestly, I don't even know how we charge the burst. Like that's going to be an interesting factor. I believe we just take damage. Does it take 60,000 damage? Or maybe I might be thinking of Kaido, because I was planning on using Kaido at some point. Rush Kaido, so I was looking into his kit. Probably use something like Rush Kaido. I'll probably use the Gear 5 Luffy Anniversary exclusive. That probably will happen at some point, and then we'll just finish it off with Gear 5, actual Gear 5 at the end of the season. There's not 5 slashes on this mono quick team. So we're in an okay spot going up against this guy. We're using a driven powerhouse-centric team. I just brought Fuji in the front lines because, look, Fuji's just still so good. Driven are just getting a disgustingly big buff at the moment. So I figured bringing him to in the front and then using the Brogy, Dory, and Smoker bench is probably still the best play. The downside to Ints, whilst they are getting massive buffs from the Driven buff, while they are getting buffed by Uta's Grand Party leader, they're just not good. Like, Int is by far the worst team in PvP right now, like, and it's not even close. I feel like probably Dex is probably around there as well, but like, Dex is still so far ahead of what Int is actually doing. They're trying to keep up with Psy, and with obviously the PvP buffs for stuff like Rogue and Apu, you can do some cool stuff. I was thinking about bringing Apu, but like, I figured Kid's probably just better. And then, I mean, you could use Apu on the bench nowadays, right? Oh, did Apu got that 20 cost buff? I'm pretty sure he did. But now we're in a spot where, like, the enemy has very low HP. So we're going to use Tot Musica here. She hits for 4,000 3 times, so you can do stuff like that. Fixed damage is really, really good when you know the enemy is already at a very low HP pool. Now we can sort of just finish off this fight. We don't have to worry about taking a Gear 5 burst at the start of the next fight. However, the enemy is very close to actually getting it ready to go. So, look, again, I don't think she's good. Like, I don't think she's good at all. But I thought, hey, let's play with the buffs. Like, let's see how they rock. Let's see how they roll. And we can sort of just go from there. Now, this next fight is actually going to be very interesting because we're using quick driven. I stereotypically like to run a more slasher-centric quick team, but Akanu's just getting so heavily buffed from the rule set. Plus, Odin and K-Dad are both strength units, so I did decide to keep him in the lineup. Stereotypically, though, I will like to bring something like Roger and Odin for more CD reduction. Bring a couple more slashes on the bench with, like, Izo-Kiku or the Whitebeard Alba combination you could do as well. The 5+ that are there at 20 cost. Man, Kizaru going that early is kind of scary. 12 seconds into the fight and Kizaru's already using a special. That's kind of nuts. To kind of win this... Okay, is Kaido going to go? Whoa, whoa. Kaido, bro. What the hell happened? Don't get the burst. 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 Okay. I think Kizaru is just going to put them over the edge. Kizaru should just give them enough to burst here. Now, we are very tanky. Like, we are very, very tanky right now. Yeah, nice. Sweet. And Smoothie's the only one that's not tanky because she's not a driven character. But now we have Blue Jam just come in. Like, and it's Gucci. If we can get our burst back ready to go, we're in that position once again where we can... oh, Roger, this is not good. They just creeped in front. So Roger and Whitebeard can just charge the enemy's burst something fierce as well. Roger Whitebeard being dead now makes me very, very happy. Odin. Okay, Odin's dead. Fine. Did Odin die? Yeah, Odin died. Alright, I think that's a wrap. Yeah, I think it's over. I think it's done. This is a dead fight. So, like, Uta's not good. Like, her burst isn't good. At the moment, she's getting so much help, so she, like, you can make her work. But honestly, like, if these were better Gear 5 teams, like, we would have just got absolutely rolled. But, hey, let's move on to the next fight. Alright, so we're going to take on another Gear 5 now. Things look a little bit different. I did decide to go with that slasher-centric build that I was talking about. I'm a bigger fan of it, to be honest. The CD reduction's great. With the PvP buff of Smoothie, it allows you to bring some stuff on the bench. Plus, Kanjiro is awesome, because Kanjiro's not only buffing Driven, it's also buffing Strikers. So if your Roger Odin is doing okay, you can move on from there. Now, the thing with Sai is most of them are Free Spirit. And as you guys see with this team that we're going up against, a lot of the Free Spirit units are getting a massive level 15 CD speed reduction and a level 5 HP debuff. They are using Kuzan though, so Kuzan's not really getting hit by that, but we'll just have to wait and see how much damage this does. See, like, it's pretty good damage, but the speed really, like, slows the team down to the point where they can't really get their specials off. And as you guys see there, like, Kuzan just melted because they're really just getting all the buffs from their Free Spirit Odin and stuff like that. So having this particular team go so quick just allows you to tear through their lineup, get a lot of CD reduction back, and if you have Smoothie go first, like, it's pretty much over. Look, now Smoothie's going to go again. Smoothie's going to roll back Odin this time. Almost kills Yamato. Yamato's got a special ready, but she's going to die here. So, Sai Free Spirit, like, whilst is still a formidable team, especially under Gear 5, if they use a burst and then they get all the extra stats, like, they definitely can cook. But just this season, with the heavy nerf to Free Spirit, it does hinder Sai something really, really fierce. So Kuzan dying that quickly was kind of shocking to me as well. I didn't think Kuzan would die that quick. See if Kaido can wrap this fight up. Okay, well, Gear 5's just going to hang around for God knows how long. And unfortunately, they're probably going to get a burst ready to go. Nah, we should be sweet. Let's just keep rolling back their specials with Smoothie. Oh, Smoker just died, bro. Hopefully we can actually build our... Again, I don't remember how Uta builds up her burst. I probably should have checked that, to be honest. But hey, we're moving to the next fight now, and I believe the next fight's actually a Dex fight. Another team that's getting absolutely destroyed by the rule set. Plus, we have a Strength team. And Strength at the moment, they're just... Like, they're the best team in the game. I don't know if they're the best Grand Party team. I think Free Spirit probably still has them beat a little bit. But, like, just in regular PvP, this team is so good. Like, level 20 HP reduction for stuff like Luffy, Yamato. Like, it's not looking good for your Free Spirits and your Dex-based characters. I think Sanji's probably the only one that's safe. And that's because Sanji starts with a shield. So, yeah, like, that's not ideal. Like, Luffy's got 1 HP. And Dalton's on -1 HP. Like, it's not good for them. Like, they're gonna get destroyed just by normal specials. Luffy doesn't care about defense and stuff, but like, HP is like a big one because if you don't have HP, you can't tank stuff. And if you can't tank stuff, you're just gonna die. And like, when Luffy does stuff like this and hits you so goddamn hard, like, just Dex Dex just can't work right now. Like, it just can't. Like, honestly, under Gear 5, it might if you use a burst. Gear 5's burst not only does all this damage, but everyone forgets it gives you a lot of stats to your Psi, your Strength, and your Dex characters. So, like, it can work if you have a burst ready to go, but if you're coming up against formidable teams, like, it just doesn't work, unfortunately. Let's move on to the final fight. Alright, so we found another Gear 5 build, but this guy, look, he's using some bigger boppers. Using a much bigger Psi team, using a much bigger Quick team, using a much bigger Dex team. Now, Dex is not even worried about. Like, don't care for Dex all that much because they're in a really bad spot at the moment, Dex, with the rule set. However, so are Psi-Free Spirit. Psi-Free Spirit still can work under Gear 5, though, just because Gear 5 is so good. Like, his burst is so strong. And whilst they are taking level 15 speed reduction, RNG does favor the brave sometimes. And if Yamato does go at a righteous moment and doesn't take that, unfortunately, that's not good for them. If Yamato still does go at a righteous time, and then you have Odin go after it, or you hit the unit that does get the half stats, and you just start building up your Gear 5 burst, it just puts you in a really, really good spot. Like I said, though, I wouldn't recommend doing it right now, because it's just not a pretty time for free spirits. But at the same time, like I said, you definitely can still do it, because like right now, Roger is going to nerf us into the ground. We don't have any specials ready to go. Yamato is still charging up. Odin is still charging up. And whilst they don't have any speed, they still have CD reduction. And you can still get hit by something like this, which will absolutely just hurt a lot. Like, killing Kaido there is kind of a dick move. And then Yamato is just going to kill units, hit everyone. So like I said, RNG can still favor the brave in this situation. And unfortunately, if you don't get enough out of what you're trying to do, and you take a burst like this, it's basically just going to kill you anyway. So, let's move on to the next fight. Like I said, man, Psi are just, they're not bad, but they're not good at the same time. So, Strength is just going to absolutely devour this Dex-based team. I don't really see us having any issues against this fight, honestly. I don't even see them charging their burst. So, like, I'm just going to skip this. Oh, they did charge their burst. That's kind of nuts. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go into the final fight. Burst versus Burst. Our team's very, very tanky, which is great. But I don't really know how it's going to look with them using a burst. Quick is not in a good spot under Gear 5. But they are in a really good spot under the rule set. So, not exactly the most ideal time. The upside to Gear 5 going this early is we can tank that. However, now his Akainu special is going to be way less effective. So basically now we just have to tank it, and we probably have to time our burst at a really good moment after we use all of our specials. So then that way we can bing some kills. But look, it's gonna be very RNG centric. Man, he got so lucky in that first fight. So lucky in that first fight. Kaido, don't kill us. Nice. Okay, we're good. We don't have any HP cutters either, so that's another thing too. If we had HP cutters, we could wither them down to the point where we use the burst to just kill them. Top Musica. I think after Top Musica goes, this is where we're gonna bink our special now because I want to hit the unit. I don't want to hit the unit that comes in. Okay, killing Fuji, that's great. Okay, awesome. That was a good burst. Look, Top Musica is still bad. I wouldn't run Top Musica. Definitely not in this day and age. Especially not against Gear 5 builds. But like I said, it's still early days, so I thought we'd have some fun. Man, Shiryu, why do you hit so hard, bro? Can you not? Blue Jam? No, Blue Jam, no. Oh, Kaido. I don't like the look of that Kaido, bro. Kaido's gonna be ready. Oh, the monsters are gonna hit hard too. Oh no, they don't hit hard. Okay, that's fine. Kaido's the one that I'm scared of here. Okay, no, we're fine. Moria gonna halve stats. If we get our burst ready to go again, we've won. But yeah, like all in all, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Top Musica should have got more of a buff? Honestly, I think she should have. Only being able to use her burst twice is whatever, and honestly, it's so hard to bloody charge that, like, you're probably never going to see it more than twice anyway. But it's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.